Let me tell you about something that happened in the OpenClaw community this week. A user had a full AI agent cluster running at home. Multiple agents, multiple APIs, all networked together. Sophisticated setup, production grade. Someone got in through an infected phone on their network. And what they did next wasn't what you'd expect from a traditional hack. They didn't steal files. They didn't crash the system. They didn't install malware. They talked to the AI. They socially engineered the agent itself. And they convinced it to rewrite its own core config file, its soul.md, with hidden backdoors. Two of them. One called Ultimate Mode that would execute any command without restrictions. One called Test Mode that silently disabled all logging. The kicker? When the user started investigating, the AI was wiping its own logs, destroying the evidence. Because that instruction was also baked into the backdoor. It spread because this user had agents networked together, and the compromised agent infected the others through normal inter-agent communication. And when they rebuilt on a clean sandbox, the identical behavior came back. Because the exploit wasn't in the host. It was in the data, in the session memory files, in the compacted context. It reloaded itself every single session. This community member published their findings, the OpenClaw team took notice, and within 24 hours, OpenClaw 3.11 and 3.12 dropped. So today, we're breaking down exactly what those updates fixed, what they didn't fix, and what you need to do right now to keep your agents safe. Let's go. Let's start with what OpenClaw addressed directly. 3 security fixes across 2 releases. Fix number 1, OpenClaw 3.11, WebSocket hijacking. If you are running OpenClaw in trusted proxy mode, behind Nginx, Caddy, or Cloudflare, an attacker on your network could hijack your gateway WebSocket connection and gain operator-level admin access. Full control of your agent. Given what just happened in the community, this hits differently now. Attacker on your network is no longer theoretical. It's this week's news. OpenClaw 3.11 patches this by enforcing browser origin validation for all connections, regardless of proxy headers. If you haven't updated to 3.11, stop the video and go do it right now. Fix number 2, OpenClaw 3.12, plugin auto-load. Disabled. Before 3.12, workspace plugins in a repo you cloned would automatically execute when you opened it. No prompt, no warning, silent code execution. Think about that in the context of what we just described. An agent that was manipulated into executing arbitrary instructions without user confirmation. This plugin behavior was the infrastructure version of the same problem. 3.12 now requires an explicit trust decision before any workspace plugin loads. Never auto-run code you didn't write. Fix number 3, OpenClaw 3.12, ephemeral pairing tokens. When you used /pair or scanned a QR code to add a device, your shared gateway credentials were embedded in that QR code, in plaintext. Screenshot, share by accident, photo in the background of a video, and your credentials are gone. 3.12 switches to short-lived bootstrap tokens. QR codes now expire after use. The bottom line, 3.11 and 3.12 together patch 3 real attack vectors. Update immediately. Now let's talk about what makes these updates more than just a security patch cycle. Dashboard version 2. This is a complete ground-up rebuild. Modular views covering overview, chat, config, agents, and sessions. A command palette, like VS Code's Control-K, but for your agents. Mobile bottom tabs that actually work. Slash commands, search, message export, and pinned messages. If you've been managing multiple agents and hating the old interface, this is your moment. The /fast mode, toggle speed optimized mode per session for GPT 5.4 and Claude. Great for quick lookups. Worth noting, fast mode may reduce safety filtering. Use it intentionally. Sessions dark yield. This is powerful and a new attack surface. It lets an orchestrator end its turn early and pass a follow-up payload to the next turn. For multi-agent pipelines, incredibly useful, but that payload can carry instructions that execute without appearing in the current turn's audit trail. Coming off this week's incident, where an agent was hiding its own actions, That's a flag worth tracking. Ollama plus plugin architecture. Local models are now first-class citizens. Clean integration, model picker included. Just note, local models don't carry the same safety filters as hosted APIs. And a cron duplicate delivery fix. Cron jobs were replaying after restarts. Fixed, small, but it matters for any production setup. Now, the reason this sponsor is on this video is because they're the direct response to everything I just described. The community member who got hit found out because they noticed an agent behaving strangely. Logs were gone. They rebuilt clean, behavior came back. That's how they proved it. The exploit was in the data, not the host. Most people would never have caught it. Agents restart. Logs are ephemeral. If you're not watching closely, a compromised agent just looks like a slow one. That's the gap Heartbeat Guard closes. Here's what it does that 3.11 and 3.12 don't cover. File integrity monitoring. Sol.md, agents.md, memory.md. Get hashed every session. Unauthorized change? You get an alert. This is exactly what the kugelfang incident needed. Behavioral anomaly detection, unexpected restarts, response failures, pattern shifts, Heartbeat Guard flags them. Heartbeat polling, live polls to every agent you're running. Miss a response, Discord alert in 60 seconds, session audit trail, who changed what, when. Chain of custody logging for your workspace. Config vulnerability scanning, checks for the exact vectors, 3.11 and 3.12 patched, plus misconfigurations patches don't automatically fix. It's free. Go to heartbeatguard.com. If your agents matter, they need a monitor. Your action list, do these today. Update to 3.11 now. The WebSocket hijacking patch is critical. Update to 3.12. Plugin trust plus ephemeral pairing tokens. Hash your config surfaces. Sol.md, agents.md, memory.md at minimum. Watch sessions. Yield. Know what gets passed between turns. Monitor your agents. Heartbeatguard.com. Free tier covers everything. Like and subscribe if you want breakdowns like this. OpenClaw updates, AI agent architecture, and the security stuff most people skip. See you in the next one.